Fabulous sound.
Sounds good to me.
G'day, Josh and Dan here from the Acoustic Centre. We have something new from Maton Guitars today. Joshy, this is the brand new ER90 Traditional.
That's correct. Indian rosewood back and sides, AAA Sitka spruce top, mahogany neck, which is Swatira mahogany, which is Fijian mahogany.
Okay.
And we've got ebony here, obviously streaky ebony, so a little bit of coloration in there.
Lovely on the headplate there
So
too.
very, as the name suggests, a traditional guitar based on an OM shape.
Yeah.
So that's why it's called a traditional.
Yeah.
But we have a body depth which is about 10 mil deeper than a standard OM that you'd know from Maton or something.
You put them
like that.
side by side, didn't you?
Yep.
It's a shape that really Andy Allen developed in the custom shop when they came out with the CS Classic.
That's right.
There's been a lot of thought gone into this guitar. It actually has the bracing pattern from the 75th anniversary model, which they did a couple of years ago.
Yep.
A lot of thought that's gone into it. I love this guitar, Joshy. I think it's killer.
Yeah, it's one of my favourite shapes. I've always loved this shape. Sits on the body well. It's not as big as a dreadnought. It's not quite as small as an 808, if you're familiar with that Maton shape. And it's got a little bit more headroom, acoustically speaking, than an 808. So what do I mean by that? I just mean if you've got a little bit more of a heavy hand with your strumming, it won't choke up quite as much as an 808.
Okay.
So
give us another taste. Let's see what it can do. Beautiful. Maton have always done great rosewood guitars.
Yeah,
I reckon.
And what I also love about this guitar and Maton guitars in general is that they've got that vintage sound going on, the older sound of an acoustic guitar, but a modern clarity in their sound as well. So swims halfway between a very modern sound and a vintage sound. So,
yeah. The ER90C Dreadnought has been around for a while. That's been a long time favourite of ours as well. One of the best sounding dreads they do. So that's where the name comes from, the ER90 Traditional. Same timbers, same look. Love the horizontal Maton logo on it.
Yeah.
Gold hardware. That beautifully playable Maton neck profile, one of the best around.
Yeah, and classic bulletproof AP5 PRO pickup. So very, if you're familiar with the pickup, great, genuine, usable volume for shows, playing gigs.
Yep.
And bulletproof machine heads in the Grovers. They always use those Grover Rotomatics there in gold. So,
Beautiful work. Could I trouble you for a little bit of finger style on that
Finger
one,
style.
Joshy? Put you on the spot. The amount of bottom end it's got for a smaller guitar.
Yeah, and the people often ask us about shapes and fingerstyle guitars. Obviously, being smaller than a dreadnought, the waist is a lot smaller than a dreadnought, so it sits a bit lower in your lap, so you're not reaching over quite as, it's not as cumbersome as a dreadnought. So that's why you can get your hand into that kind of finger-picking position.
Great stage guitar too, obviously.
It's tripping a little bit, holding my pick at the same time.
You're doing a great job. Well, that's about it. I think that's the brand new Maton ER90 Traditional. It's in stock now at the shop. Come and check one out. Joshy, take us out with a few chords. Stuff.
Good sounding guitar.
Like it.